a critique of Slavoj Žižek's account of Dostoevsky's saying from Ivan in Brothers Karamazov, if there is no God, then everything is permitted. So picture to yourself the rapturous surprise of Dasein, who has found itself in the fates, which William Blake has described as sweet delight. So some Dasein are born to endless night, some Dasein are born to sweet delight. Now, supposing this sweet delight, meaning the tenor or the tempor of that Dasein's life, taken on a whole, is due to factors which are radically destructive of supposed billions of human beings. This is something of the question of the if there is no God, then everything is permitted would touch on. What Zizek does is he shifts the question to the personal body pretty much. So he gives examples such as somebody goes to a buffet and everything is available. Say you go to the Ritz and the concierge points you to a buffet of the kind that you never imagined, but then you have to constrain yourself because you don't want to get too fat, you don't want to ruin your body, and so on. This is this notion of if everything is permitted, then the big other steps in and it restrains us. But that doesn't work as soon as we go away from these issues of our own approbation of our will, so far as they affect us directly. And then we have to, no matter what the freedom is, we have to suffer the consequences. But when we're dealing with the greed, the avarice of happiness itself, which some Dasein is accruing to itself, that doesn't work anymore, because the sweet delight is going to be there if, out of utter greed, out of total disregard for all other Dasein, we say, if there is no God, everything is permitted, and it fills us with happiness. So if the this greed for happiness is a very real issue, as and I don't even speak from. I'm not attempting to give an account of what Dasein was. What Dostoevsky himself was going into, or making a reading of Dostoevsky, but only in a negative way, critiquing the limitations of Zizek's way of approaching the issue, which also overlap with the fact that Zizek has no sense of quite a few issues, such as the general purport of what Dostoevsky is dealing with, of what Nietzsche is dealing with, and with quite a few other thinkers of the highest importance. So, I mean, again, if you think of this terrific tear, like the Picasso painting, which tries to see everything from every side, if you look at morality, something like that, then the denial that you have to look at it from the cubist point of view, but that you can only come back into the solipsism. This is the everything is permitted. This is the sweet delight through solipsism. Something like that we'd have to grapple with in order to even come to the raise our head at the gate of what Dostoevsky has been contemplating. So I think this is, I mean, in simple terms, this is a failure to confront Dostoevsky. It's basically give a cartoon instead of the actual issues involved. And so again, it would be very difficult to actually make a reading of Dostoevsky that's been tried with some of the Kyoto thinkers, and it's been tried by some of the Russian philosophers, done some work on Dostoevsky, but that's a difficult issue to enter into. But I think we can show, at least negatively, that Zizek has failed to approach that issue and any do genuine philosophic work on the issue.